Sometimes these phones have got crap all over them, haven't they? They've got little freaking buttons all over them, and they just activate. You barely go near it. You can fart to the other side of the room, and it freaking thing turns off. That's what you're looking at, okay? Right down there. Can you imagine what I've just drawn down there? Can you see it? I've actually made it here. This is the physical thing. That is the imaginary thing. But that's what we're working with. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at that. If I could hold it. If I could hold it. If I could hold it down. It's just too heavy for me, fellas. Ladies, that's it there. Okay? That's what you're looking at. You're looking at it like that. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but that's what you're looking at. It's gone dark. That's the thing. And it's right there. Can you imagine how big this thing is? Because that's only a little bit of it. It's coming out to here and it's coming out to there. And the next thing we're going to make this plate. We're going to make this plate here. And then we're going to make this one. And we're going to make that one. Right? And then we're going to make this frame here. These are going to go fast because they're not as critical as this one. I can plus and minus for 5mm. I can play with it. I can do muck about with it and adjust it. This one and that one I can't do anything. They've got to be perfect, okay? Because the feature and the curved feature, that thing, the barrel that I'm going to make. You'll see me make it just like you see me make this today. Where are we? We're at 4 flipping clock. That's how long it took to do that. That's how long it took to do that. Including my break and going away to get a bit of juice and going for whatever. You know, you've got to go do those human functions. So all I'm doing here, I'm just getting the glue off, yeah? It's everywhere. I want it off because I don't want it to stick to this. I'm still working from this. I'm still working from it. I'm still going to reference it. I don't need this bit now, but I'm leaving it on. That's the radiator there. I don't need to worry about it, but it's there. It's on. The information is here. Can you see how accurate that was, that information? How accurate it was. You draw it accurate, yeah? It'll come out accurate like that. Draw it B-locks and make a mistake like I did, and it'll reflect inside there. It'll go in there. Your mistake will transmit into the real world. That imaginary thing will turn into a real thing and transmit into the real world. And if you were working in business, you were working for a company and you made that mistake and nobody checked it. They didn't check it, didn't see it, and he signed it off. And you didn't see it and you signed your name on the drawing. Right. And the checker didn't see it because you have to sign it. Somebody else has to check your drawing. It's called a checking person, you know, he's a checking guy or a checking lady. If he didn't check it and you didn't check it, and it don't get caught and it gets caught on the... You know what happens when it gets caught on the floor? They can laugh at you. Right, they come and tell you when you go to the coffee machine, because you've got to go past them for the coffee machine because boss always deliberately places there so you can be, they can ridicule you. So they can. That's what they do. And boss always had a front seat view of the workplace. He always had a room, didn't he, with a glass window on it. And I smashed the crap out the window to call the foreman to do something. Love it. Love industry, yeah. There you go. And you wanted something making, you had to sneak it, yeah. You wanted one of them welders to weld you something up. You had to sneak it in as a project. I would. I don't know what others did, but I would. I make a drawing, you know, and I say, I'd put it into. I don't matter. I can say this now because I'm not going back to work. I've got 3 years to retirement, right? You know, unless they change it, and Strama bloody changes it. You know, whatever, and he's trying to raid my pension fund, you know, the non-existent one, the one that got stolen. It don't exist because some fracker stole it, right? Paying money in for 5 years and never saw it again. It was gone. Somebody bought a Jaguar with it. You know, I told him off as well. Couldn't do anything about it. Go around to his house and beat the shite out of him, that's all I could do. That's the only way I could get my vengeance. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to leave that there, right? I'm going to box this, I'm going to put another block in here. I want to stiffen this up. I don't want anything happening to that. I can't trust it. I am that kind of mentality. I can't trust it. I'm going to put something else in here to stiffen this up. I'll probably make it that shape and glue it to this. Stiffen this up. Stiffen that up. Stiffen this up. Stiffen it all up. This is going to get some pieces put in now. I'll cut them all up. You know, imagine that. It'll be the same height as this. It'll going to go right across there. It'll be a little army and they're going to get screwed and glued just like this one did. How many am I going to put in? I'm going to put one there, right? I'm going to put one there, across. It's just like compartments in violins and musical instruments. I'm going to put one there, I'm going to leave the middle alone. I don't know, flipping, it only needs that. Don't forget this lid thing I'm about to make next. If you're looking at it here, you just can't see it because the drawing's hanging off the page here. Now I'm going to make, from the back of there, it comes out this way, it goes down there, it goes round the corner, okay, it's taking it round there, it goes down there straight, round that, you know, that they have some names for the racing tracks, don't they, for each one of the little bits of track and stuff. That's chicane or whatever. No, there's no chicanes here, alright? We're going to wiggly wobbly. We're going to go, just going to go around there, right? They come this way, don't they? When you do it, you're watching them. If they put the helicopter on, how they go around, how they make this corner, how they make this corner into a straight. Somewhere they come up here, and then they do that, don't they? And ones that go slow, they try to take that and they can't. They go poof, and whack off the side and end up badly. That's just a racing track, but this is what we're doing. Here we go. This is exactly what we're doing now. This is what you're looking at. Okay, and I've made this pick now. I can't do that, can I? It's this way around. How?